Success depends a lot on your confidence. To be confident, you have to start thinking confidently. But how do you think confidently? I read about this many years back. This easy secret formula on how to think confidently. My only wish was that I had read this when I was 20 years old. Let's discuss this formula with you in a moment.
Three, two, one.
Let's go.
You need to be confident. To be confident, you need to think confidently. And the recipe for thinking confidently is this. To think confidently, you need to act confident. Let me repeat this. To think confidently, you need to act confident. Your actions lead to emotions. The actions come first. Actions will create the kind of emotions that happen inside you. Well, a lot of people feel it's the other way around, but this is the right sequence. What you act repeatedly will create the right emotions inside you. Let's take a very simple example of what happens in India. I think generations there has been arranged marriage in India. The couple who are strangers after they get married, they act in ways which trigger the thoughts in the mind. The small gestures of caring, the dating post-marriage, the small gestures of courtesies that you show for each other, the small compliments that you give each other every day. You don't need to worry about being in love with each other. It will happen automatically because your actions are triggering those emotions. Think about it. This might seem a little complex, but it's not so. It's pretty simple. Get some other examples. Try smiling even if you don't feel like when you come out of the house in the morning. Once you start forcing yourself to smile at people, genuine, spontaneous smiles, you'll realize that slowly you feel more and more like smiling. It comes more naturally. You feel actually more happier. Or try another thing. Just pull your stomach in and pull up your shoulders. Okay, stand tall and walk. And as you walk like that, you slowly start feeling a little superior, a little more confident, and you are ready to take on the day. Your actions are triggering your emotion. The opposite is true too. You start your day frowning, grumbling, then you slowly go out and you start feeling that it's a lousy day, and you actually end up being very grumpy and having a very bad day. Because even the reverse is true. Your actions which are negative will lead you to think in a certain way, and then you become a certain way. Controlled motions can change emotions. Let me give another practice actions for you. If you're shy or nervous of meeting strangers or getting introduced to strangers, or you want to meet somebody but you're a little shy, try these three things. First, make sure when you shake hands it's a firm handshake, warm, firm handshake. Second is keep eye contact, and third is smile. All these three may not come naturally to you because you're nervous, you're shy, but go in there, introduce yourself, reach out your hand, give a warm, confident handshake, smile, and keep eye contact, and you will see how different you feel. And slowly, once you do this more often, you will just get rid of this shyness that you have about meeting new people or strangers. The actions will change you as a person. In a professional setup, I'll give you 5 things you start practicing from tomorrow when you get to work. Here's the first one. In meetings or conferences, especially the one where you are physically in the room, you will notice that automatically some people, when they're filling up the room, go and sit in the first rows, while there are some who try to go back in the last rows. They might give justification to themselves. There could be a lot of justification, but the fact is, They are telling their body that they are not confident, that maybe the presenter might ask a question. You are right in front of him, you don't want to attract attention. Number one exercise. From tomorrow, force yourself to sit right in the front row. It will be very uneasy, uncomfortable. Push yourself out of that comfort zone, sit in the front rows and see what happens to you as that action triggers a boost of confidence. The second is, if you during the session, if you have a question and there are question answer sections in the talk, most people are shy. There are, if you notice in meetings, there are one or two people who speak up. The rest are all quiet because they are shy. They don't want to catch attention. They think this is a stupid question. People will laugh at me. Doesn't matter. If you have a query in your mind, next meeting, please force yourself to speak up, raise your hand and ask that question. Doesn't matter how they respond, but your body will respond to that. The body notices that you confidently sit in the middle of a lot of people and ask a question and see how you change as a person. Third, like I said earlier, keep eye contact. I know a lot of people because I speak, in with gatherings, and when I look at them, they move their eyes away, and it tells me that maybe they are not confident, maybe they are nervous, they are not okay. My recommendation, when you're sitting in that meeting or a conference, when somebody is looking at you or the guy who's speaking looking at you, meet the eye, make eye contact, don't move your eyes away. That's a strong confidence builder. The fourth one, which I have mentioned in many of my earlier videos, in the office or anywhere for that matter, walk little faster than others. So if you're coming back from lunch, back to your table, just walk faster. When you walk faster than what normal average people walk, you give a message that you are important, you are going towards something which is very important, you need to reach there, and you are going to be successful in whatever you're going in a hurry for. You have a lot of things to do, you don't have time to waste. The messaging is you are a successful person, and this also messages your own body that you are successful and confident. Try walking a little faster than others. Average people walk at average speed. Successful people walk faster. They have somewhere important to go. This is the one which I already spoke about. Smile. Smile often. Smile not only makes you less nervous, feel more confident, but it also relaxes the others who are talking to you. They also feel more comfortable with you. So smile. Smile more often. To summarize what we have talked, to be successful you have to be confident. To be confident you have to think confidently. To think confidently you have to act confidently. Actions trigger the mind and the emotions. There are 5 actions I want you to do from tomorrow. These are practices to train your mind to believe that these 5 are listed above. Do these 5, practice them, force yourself to do it. And as you get more and more confident, you will see your results change. You actually become more successful. Action cures all fear. Just go ahead and practice this 5. Till next time, act confidently and stay unstoppable.